Yo, what's up guys? Felix from Giant Lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to be sitting down with my good friend Jonathan. Jonathan is a life insurance sales agent. In this interview, he's going to be explaining everything as far as what it looks like for a day in the life up to how much can actually be made. If you want to connect with him, I will put his personal contact info in the description below. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, what's going on, everyone? In this video, we're going to be sitting down with Jonathan. Jonathan makes up to $5,000 per week selling life insurance. So, Jonathan, introduce yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and what do you exactly do?
Hey, what's up, guys? Felix, first off, thanks for having me on. My name's Jonathan Avila, and how me and Felix actually got connected together was I was a wholesaler, wholesaling diabetic supplies. And so we got connected through there. I'm originally from Chicago, made a bunch of money wholesaling diabetic supplies, and decided to go a different direction, selling life insurance.
Okay, cool. Now, I got to ask, it's crazy that, we first started working together, close to 6, 7 years ago, flipping
Yeah,
supplies. And I mean, anybody that does that business knows how potentially life changing that is. But I just seen and wanted to get you on the channel about life insurance because one, I like how it seems, and correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like, it's a business that, especially what I share on my YouTube channel, is, the more you hustle, the more you make, not so much, the better at your running Facebook ads or any of these crazy online skills, the more you make. So, how does it compare to the business of whether you want to call it diabetic supplies or medical
yeah,
commodities? How does it compare, and which one do you like more?
yeah. I will never say anything bad about flipping diabetic supplies. Made a lot of money, had a lot of success in that industry. Um, the thing about the thing about this flipping diabetic medical commodities is you have to build up the repeat business to make some serious cash. And the reason why I love life insurance so much is if you're willing to put in the work right out the gate, you can start making anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 a week if you're willing to hustle. And so how it works is our commission structure starts at about 100%, and the average policy that we sell is about $1,300. And so at that point, what the insurance once you sell a policy, they get approved for coverage. The average policy itself is $1,300. The insurance carrier will advance you 75% of the annual premium up front. So let's say, for instance, it is $1,300. You're going to get $975 deposited into your bank account because our commission at our agency is so high at 100%. You get $975 deposited in your bank account for about 1 to 2 hours worth of work.
So, explain to me the whole process. Life insurance,
Yeah.
if I'm speaking about this correctly, someone pays $1,300 for the year.
Yeah, it's a 13. That's the average annual premium that we sell. Some of them are higher, some are lower, but on average, that's about the dollar amount that our average premiums are worth.
And this is for someone to get some sort of insurance in case they were to pass away. And then, are you able to explain that part? What happens if when they're paying into that $1,300? Are they building up some sort of savings for their family, or what's the whole catch behind it?
Yeah, that's a great question, Felix. So just to explain a little bit further, the name of our company is agency called Family First Life. I'm one of their brokers, and we're an independent agency. And so we sell all sorts of life insurance: whole life, term life, universal life. And so our whole life policies do build up cash value. We do have 30-year terms, and a lot of our products there is no they're called simplified issue products, so there's no blood or urine that's being drawn. And so we can get people approved right in the home day one.
Day one, cool, cool. And then basically over time it builds value, and then if something were to happen, that's where the life insurance all makes sense to get.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, life insurance protects. If let's say you have a family, you're the sole breadwinner, and if in the event that you were to pass, the life insurance would pay off the mortgage, or cover your final expenses. It really depends on the purpose and use of what you're trying to accomplish with life insurance. Leave behind a legacy for kids. We have a lot of families that we protect that they're just trying to leave behind a nice nest egg for their children. So we definitely serve those clients too.
Awesome. Now tell me, because I've seen you been able to make some money from you posting on Facebook and stuff. What does your day to day look like when it comes to being a life insurance agent?
Great question, Felix. So the number one, the it comes down to a few things. The number one thing is leads. As in any business, not enough people know. Your number one problem is business is that not enough people know about your product or service. And so our agency has, pretty much unlimited amount of leads where you buy them. The cost of our leads range from anywhere from 50 cents up to $80, depending on the quality of the lead. And so you buy these leads, you call them, you set the appointments, and then you visit them in their home, ask them a few health questions, and then you offer them, the type of coverage that would best fit their budget.
Okay, cool. So say someone's coming off my channel, brand new, looking for a brand new hustle to do. And actually I have two questions.
Yeah.
Before I get into my main questions, is this something
Yeah.
that you could do on the side? Like say someone has a full-time job, could they do this on the side, or does it have to be, something
Yeah.
to jump into full time?
Absolutely. As with anything, with just like flipping medical commodities, you can go as hard with it or as at your leisure. So we have a lot of people that do it part time, and they're making part time on a part time basis. They're making about 10K a month.
Wow. So they could do it, work your 9 to 5 job and then maybe, a few hours after work, call those leads and see if you could set those appointments, or maybe sometime on the weekend, set those appointments and sell them the premiums.
Absolutely. Most of the money is actually made on the weekend. So if you do have a 9 to 5, you can set aside some time on a Thursday or Friday evening, call those people and set the appointments during the weekend. Because a lot of people are home at that time. They're not working. And so you can, book more people and see more clients.
Okay. Now, for example, give somebody, I'll put your information down below as far as if someone's in the area of Chicago that they could
Yeah.
probably, work or learn
Yeah.
from your company. But from somebody who's brand new, whether they're in New Jersey, Chicago, Florida, or Texas, tell them how they would, not only get the leads, but what would be the first thing? Do they go on Craigslist and find a life insurance company to work for? What's the process?
Yeah. So basically, first you would have to get licensed, and depending on your state, depending on what how long that takes, we have some agents that get licensed within less than a week. It is insurance, and it's not it's not brain surgery, so it's relatively simple concepts and ideas. So you just got to sit for the exam and get your license. And so the great thing about our agency is we also pay for the licensing. And so, if you're looking to get started, you can just we do pay for the cost of the insurance exam.
Okay, so just an exam, basically a test. Any certain things that they can, if they, some people ask me, if you have a criminal record, anything that will knock you off the exam and not let you be a life insurance agent?
That's a great question. There are a few stipulations. I believe if you do have a felony background, you may disqualify. But once again, that really all depends on your state. So I can't speak directly to, any state in particular. There are we do have people that, do have a criminal background that still become licensed.
Okay, because I know the thing with the notary, if you have like a criminal background or if you have a felony, you basically get kicked off the boat. So maybe with this, it's they're a little bit more lenient.
Yeah, it all depends on your state, brother.
Okay, cool. So basically, you got to take a test to be approved. Is the test is it hard? Is it easy? What could you tell as far as?
Yeah, that's funny. So when I initially got started, it was to help my girlfriend make more money, and then I just decided to go hard with it. So we actually just studied, I would say, for about a week straight, and we sat for the exam. And in Illinois, there's a life portion and a health portion, and for ours, you got to get licensed for both. I actually failed on the health portion first, and I just retook the exam again today, and I passed.
It's in person or is it virtual because of COVID?
Yeah, these exams are in person.
Okay, cool. So you get hooked up with a company and they provide all the leads for you, and you basically just smile and dial. Is that right?
Yep. The more you dial, the more appointments you set, the more money you make. That's pretty much the blueprint. If you're trying to if you're trying to be successful in the business, the more appointments you set, the more people you see, the more policies you sell. So there's something I always like to say. So on 100%, 25% of people are going to buy no matter what. You don't have to be some master salesman. You don't have to overcome any crazy objections. All you do is show them the options and they're going to purchase. Yeah. There's going to be the other 25% of people that aren't going to buy no matter what. They're just wasting your time, just tire kickers, and they're not really interested in getting coverage. Now, there's the other 50% of people that are once you develop your sales skills and get better, that where you can really make some serious money. And, but the 25% of people that are going to buy no matter what, you'll still be really, really profitable with the amount that you spend on leads versus, how much you actually make in premium. If you're really bad writer, the amount for every dollar you spend on leads, you're going to make about $4 to $5 in premium. Now, if you're really good, you're going to make $7, $8, $9 in premium for every dollar you spend on leads.
Okay. So even if you suck, you could still make some. I always say, there's people out there, you don't even have to say anything. They'll just talk themselves right into the sale.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I'm actually going to go see a client today. She's like, well, I need coverage from me and my daughter. Oh, and for my grandkids. I know that appointment, we call those laydowns. I'm going to give her some options and she's going to sign up because we're offering a service that she already wants and provides, and it's affordable for her. So, there really is no need to, overcome any crazy objections because we're working with their price range and it gives her the coverage that she's looking for.
So you go to their house and you basically bring, I guess, some sort of documents. What does the deal look like?
That's a great question. So basically how I do it is I just ask them a few health questions. I ask them what they're trying to accomplish with life insurance. There's usually 3 problems that people are trying to solve with life insurance. 1, they're trying to cover their final expenses, their burial, so they don't have to set up a GoFundMe or do a car wash when they pass. 2, if they're married, they're replacing income if they were to pass. And 3, they're trying to just leave behind a legacy for their children. And I usually ask them, well, what are you looking for when why'd you fill out this form? Why'd you want a quote? And they'll usually tell me one of the 3 or all 3, and then be like, okay, then I'll go into their health and I'll go into their financial situation, and then I'll give them 3 options, and from those 3 options, then we'll fill out an application.
Okay, cool. So you said, okay, so and then once you do that, then once they actually pay or agree to the terms or whatever the case may be, then that's when you get paid, and you get paid up 80 to 100% of whatever the premium is.
Yeah. So we our commission starts here at our agency starts at about 100%, and so you're going to make whatever the annual premium is, you're going to make 100%, give or take. Some particular policies and products may vary a little bit in percentage in commission, but it's usually right around 100%. And the insurance carrier, once again, will advance you 75% of the premium, of the annual premium, up front. And that's where the magic happens. You can sit multiple homes and and make $4,000 or $5,000 a day. Just a quick story. I went into a house on Wednesday, and this lady, she was looking for coverage. We got her coverage. That was about $2,900 in premium. We got her mom covered. That was about $1,200 in premium. Then we got all 6 of her grandkids covered. That was another $1,334 in premium. Now that's off one house. I made about $5,400. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that's, something common. That's more of a rare thing. Some houses you're, making about $1,000, $1,200, but that's really the potential of this business, because people are looking, everyone needs life insurance. And so this provides you, since we have the leads and you're the underwriter, you can get the whole house covered.
Now, and you just said underwriter. Is everybody, as long as they have the money to pay, is everybody improved for this insurance policy?
Yeah, that's a great question. Basically we work with at our agency, we work with 25 different insurance carriers. So based on their health is kind of where we direct which carrier we go with. Some carriers are, stricter with who they take. We have some carriers that won't take anyone that has diabetes over the age of before the age of 35. We have some that don't care about that. So it really all depends on what their health is like and guiding the conversation to know, okay, we're going to go with this particular company. The great thing is, since we work with so many, we are an independent agency. We work with so many different insurance carriers. We can get everybody covered.
Mm. And then I'm gonna kind of wrap this video up soon because I don't
Yeah.
want to make the video too long. But I do like this hustle because I really, like I said, I like businesses that come down to your hustle. The more it seems like the more calls you make, the more leads you speak to, the more appointments you set, the more money you can make, and the income. If correct me is wrong, if I'm wrong, seems to be the sky's the limit. It comes down to you.
Absolutely. The more people you see, the more that you're going to sell. I mean, that's just, even let's say if you're really bad at selling, you just set more appointments and you see more people. You don't have to master all these objections and overcome all these all these crazy objections. The I'll think about it. I'll see all these things. There's going to be a percentage of people that buy no matter what.
Cool. And then just to clarify, because the insurance company pays you 80 to 100% of the premium, they start making their money after the first year of them of paying in, right?
Yeah, that's a good question too. So, everyone asks that question. Well, how can you make 100% commission? Well, yeah, if you think about the lifetime of a policy, these are whole life policies. So these people are paying into it their whole life, 30-year, 20-year terms. These policies have a long lifespan to them. So the reason why the commissions are so high is because they are making money, on the back end, and they're willing to pay you up front for your work and your effort. Even if they're not making any money on the first year, if you look at it like that.
Now, will you ever get a commission taken back? Say someone, Joe Schmo, signs up for a year, they pay $1,300, you get $1,300, and then they don't pay ever again. So that basically that payment basically just skipped the insurance company, whatever, say Geico. I don't know. I'm just making up names right now. And it went right to you. Is there a position or a certain situation where the commission would get pulled back or no?
Yeah. So there is, the chargebacks in the industry are, it is a thing. It's about 10 to 15% of your business. And so basically you just have to sell your way out of it. But, there's ways to reduce that. You nurture the relationship that you have with the client, follow up with them, make sure that they're taken care of, that they're happy with the policy. You can reduce the chargeback rate. But yeah, chargebacks are part of the business, and you just have to sell your way out of it.
Yeah.
Started in December, I've gotten about 3 chargebacks so far, and I've sold my way out of the chargeback. So it's just, nature of the beast.
Cool. Now, if you want, you can drop the name of your company in case, because I already know people are going to ask what company are you working for, or how can they get started as well. But besides doing that, can you share with somebody a few skills or a few pointers for getting started in this industry, in this business, if someone's literally just getting started and they're looking for a business that's real and can make them a lot of money?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is so you can follow me on Instagram, Real Jonathan Avila. And if you're interested in getting signed up, just hit me up on there. And so the agency name is Family First Life. And my phone number is 773-886-7798. And so if you're looking to get started, my first suggestion would be to first get licensed. And like I said, our agency provides that. And so you don't have to come out of pocket for it. And, the second thing is, once you get licensed, is you get contracted with the insurance carriers. Then we get your leads in your hands and get you making money. If you're working with me, we'll, my goal for you is to start making money day one. And so to get that first paycheck, because once you get that first paycheck, you're going to realize how real this business is. And, you're gonna take some massive action once you get that first deposit into your bank account for, when you make $800-900 for an hour worth of work. How quick that'll change your life.
I know that's right. Well, there you guys have it. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos about life insurance or how to do the life insurance business, be sure to drop a comment down below and put a thumbs up on this video. Again, thanks, Jonathan, for joining me on the channel.
Thanks, Felix.
Guys, in the next video.